All they do is see them on the big screen.
Yeah, and then hear it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's a quiz. You've got 15 seconds to do it. Name for me 4 types of cigarette rolling papers. Go.
Zigzag, Easy Wider, JB with the diamond in it.
Job,
JB with the diamond in it, and tampon sticky thingy.
What?
On a maxi pad, that thing in the. If you're out of it, you fucking gave me 15 seconds, man. That's all I got. In a pinch, the thing sticky thing that the pad sticks to the blue jeans or wherever it sticks to. You take that sucker off of there and roll with that.
You lose because you couldn't buy maxi pad rolling papers in a shop. Now, in terms of what to do when you're out of rolling papers,
okay,
that's brilliant. That's ingenious. Now, if you don't have any rolling papers that you could roll or twist it up with, what's the next thing you did? That was always available. You could always find one of these to smoke your pot.
A 2-liter bottle of Pepsi.
Better than that.
Potato?
What? Who smoked their pot out of a potato?
Me. Or an apple? Dude, we were kids. We couldn't buy things. We couldn't go to Pipes by George and get a tobacco pipe. You remember Pipes by George?
You're going to smack yourself in the head when I tell you this, because this is what you did. You get a Coke can, soft drink can.
Oh.
You didn't do that? You get a soft drink can, you bend it in half, and you get some chick in the crowd with an earring, and she can poke holes in it, and that's your little carburetor type thing, right? And you bend it in half, and you open up the thing, and you put your little pot in that little crook of the can, you bend it in half, and then carburetor with a little thing. So there's always a can around. So that's what you use. But anyway, you did good so you said Easy Wider, very good. Jobs, or whatever those were, and
Zigzag.
And Zigzag, like I gave you that one.
Well, yeah, it was right over the shoulder.
Yeah. And remember Top?
Top, yeah. Yes,
okay.
I do.
Okay. And
yes.
Okay, anyway, you did good. You got 3 out of
Yeah, we weren't prepared for that too. I'm impressed. And I haven't smoked pot literally since it's 30 years coming up, because I'm going to be 49 tomorrow, or next year. Yeah.
Okay. So the pot thing. So in the 80s, I had my first job when I was 20. It was later for you, but I was like 20, and I was working in Wilmington on Wrightsville Avenue, and they had a rock station on Wrightsville Avenue, right? It's WHSL. And so they hired me to do the overnight job, and that was the first paid radio job I had, and it was probably like $4 an hour, I guess, right? But it had insurance. And it was like I made $8,000 a year, but I didn't give a crap because it was working overnight. You could play what you wanted, do whatever you wanted to do. And it was a paid radio job at a time where it was great, like the late 70s. So, and I, smoking my pot that overnight, and then, putting on album sides and not saying anything for like an hour and a half, 2 hours kind of deal. And then you get the munchies at 4 a.m, and there's a Zip Mart right down the road, and it's like a half a block. All right, so you put on Peter Frampton Comes Alive, that's what you did, and you just played it all the way through, and you step outside the station door, and you go down to the Zip Mart, which is half a block down there, to get a heat 'em up, as we call it. I mean, it's a soy freaking burger, and it sucked. But anything will do when you got a pot buzz and you got the munchies. I mean, it's all good. You go down there and you buy a couple of those. We'll throw it down with the last $3.50 that you have, because you don't have any money. Right? You're broke, and you're not going to get home. You're going to run out of gas, but you got the munchies, so you get 2 soy burgers, and that's just how it is. It's a priority situation, is what. And so that one particular night, I came back. It was like 4:30 in the morning, and the door's locked. Okay, where are my fucking keys? The door's locked. It's 4:30 in the morning. And I know, because I've done it a million times. I've got probably like 3 minutes left on lines in my face, and it's about to end.
Mm-hmm.
Things about to end. Where are my keys? I can't find my keys. Okay, so then I vaguely remember that I left them inside and locked myself out of the station. It's classic stuff, and classic young boy stuff. And so what do I do? There's no there, and wait till the next guy comes in, because you're locked out of the station, and you can't. you don't know what's happening, but you know it's a
dead air
when the album ends.
Oh,
You're playing albums. You're queuing up albums then in the late 70s.
Yeah.
Still. And so you know it's just skipping around, and all the head friends that we have, they're all listening, you know, because they like to screw with you, call you up and give shit when you're, you know, and they're all laughing. Little Blade's outside, he's doing whatever he's doing. He's smoking his pot and he's missing, you know. And so what do when the next air shift is 6 o'clock and it's 4:45 in the morning? You got to wait till the next guy comes in that relieves you. And so the guy that comes in to relieve you is the program director. He's doing the mornings. Yes. Oh, you feel me? So he's coming in at 6. I had to wait for him to show up. Hey, so he shows, you know,
on top of it.
On top of that, talk about paranoid, right? Wow, awful. And so he opens up the door. I don't know what to do. So, you know, he said, what are you doing out here? And I was like, well, I locked my keys in there. Well, why? Well, I had to go down to Zip Mart to get something to eat. I locked my keys in there. I said, I'm glad you're here, man. And he said, yeah, because I was listening on the way in.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You know, and I'm sure my eyes are bloodshot, and he's no fool, you know, and I'm sure he knows. And so he unlocks the door, and I'm running past him, you know, to try to get into the control room. And I didn't beat him because there's like a fight. You go past the news wire, and then the control room door is on the right hand. News wire. There's another story, and the controls on the right hand side. But he beats me in there, and there it is, sitting glory and pretty as you please on the console. My bag of pot, you know, laying out there. You know, the bag. It's a bag, and it's laying out, and it's rolling papers and all that. So, you know, I'd been there 3 days.
Nice.
And so, do you think he fired me
in the 70s? No.
No way. Dude, what's the story with that? No wonder Peter Frampton's playing over and over and over at the very end. You know? And then he moved on and did his little morning show. Ha ha ha! Joke, joke, joke. Nothing about it.